Every day is just a day of like phone calls and telling people that work with me the news, and I feel like really weird at first, and then I feel excited, and then I feel overwhelmed because there's just a lot of moving parts, but it's normal. And it's like I work out and I just still am like bloated. Obviously like I look fine, but I know my body, and like usually I can like suck in a lot, and it's just like always like so bloated, and my boobs are ginormous. There's just like so much shit going on that like I really can't post about it, and then I just like don't go on Instagram for a few days or whatever, which is fine. It's just like weird because I'll be like feeling better and less overwhelmed and want to like make content, and then I just have to act like everything's like normal when like nothing feels normal. I feel like fucking shit. I'm so nauseous. It's like I can't even sleep because I'm so nauseous. Like I can't do anything. Fucking sucks. I'm already really bad when it comes to my vlogs. So naturally, just like recording myself randomly, sporadically before I tell you guys the news or share it or whatever isn't just like top of mind for me. I'll be 10 weeks in like a day. I got to hear the baby's heartbeat last week and see it on the screen. Made it feel a lot more real. Feel like I'm just like extra emotional today, and like not in a bad way. Just like now that I'm like getting excited about everything, I'm just like really excited to like not have to keep everything a secret anymore, because I think that like part of why it's so hard is not because I'm like keeping it private, keeping it to myself. It's just like all the anxiety around like what everyone's gonna say about me, what everyone's gonna think. And it's not even like on the internet really, it's like actually people in real life that I'm concerned about. My mom has been amazing. When you're physically sick, it's just so hard on your mental health. And so like I guess I just didn't realize like how hard it's been like for me mentally. It's really hard to take care of like my mental health when my physical health is struggling, obviously, but it also just like just amplifies everything. It like makes you feel so much worse about yourself and everything. In 24 hours, I will be 12 weeks pregnant. For the past like 24 hours, have not felt pregnant, which is like kind of a mind fuck in the first trimester, but at this point, just incredible, because a lot of the like feeling pregnant things aren't great. So like the fact that I like don't feel pregnant, I'm like, I feel amazing. So I have my next doctor's appointment this week. I always start to get nervous around the doctor's appointments, but it's been like a really hard few weeks, but it's been getting a lot better. I'm already like starting to just like forget things all the time. I've never seen anyone really show a first trimester before, and so I was not prepared for it emotionally at all. Not that you could like totally prepare yourself, because everyone's journey is so different, but like I just feel like I knew nothing about the first trimester, and it's like you literally start feeling symptoms like the week you miss your period, and it's just shocking, I guess. But yeah, I'd say that like I'm not feeling as like depressed and down. I've started figuring out my meds and stuff like that. I just have been pretty anxious the past week. Take everything one moment at a time instead of like letting the anxiety drive the bus, you know? Almost out of the woods, first trimester. Just had to stay awake long enough to make it to the doctor's appointment. I just had to come home from my own boyfriend's birthday celebration because I can't fit in my clothes anymore, and I was so uncomfortable that I had to come home and put like, you can't really tell when I'm like in sweatpants, I guess, but like my jeans could not go over my body, and they were my jeans that were like a size too big. And so I just came home to get non-alcoholic beer and a Poppy in the world's smallest tote bag and change my pants so that I could continue to party. Sometimes you just have to take the L on the day. It only makes me feel worse when I'm like, why do I feel like shit? It's like 1 p.m. and I've been nauseous since I woke up. So, and I have felt really good for the past like week or so. I'm just gonna take the L. Sun's out, sun's shining. It's looking at you saying, don't you wish you were out here thriving? I do, son, I do, but I'm gonna be right here. Okay, I'm done complaining. Day 1,779,000 of being pregnant with no one knowing. I just found out the gender. Me and my boyfriend woke up this morning and he was about to leave for work, and I was like, wait, let me see if the lab results are back. And then it said yes, and we both looked at each other. And so we like ran to the computer, and he was like, are you sure? And he was like shaking. He was so nervous. He gets so nervous. I don't know why. And we both were just like so convinced that we knew what the gender was. The doctor was like, you can read the lab results. And do I look like a fucking scientist? we're like going through this document and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I can't see it. And then he does the little like keyword like search thing and he types in male and it finds it in the document and it says FEMALE with just the male highlighted, but it said female. It's so funny because it's like so early, early in the morning. So we're both like freaking out. My boyfriend's like freaking out. We were both so convinced that it was a boy. And I was talking to my friend Jackie Oshray, who has known that I've been pregnant the whole time. I've known that she's been pregnant her whole pregnancy. She announced like last week. She's been helping me so much. She was like, oh, I think you're having a boy. And everyone thought, including me, my boyfriend, thought we were having a boy. But there was still like the name that is my girl name just like has been popping up everywhere, even for my mom. I don't know. But honestly, me and my boyfriend have been fighting about the middle name for a boy. So there goes that argument. I'm considering that a W for me because I was the one that was like, we are not doing that. And he was like, yes, we are. No, I don't have to do it. But what I was gonna say is that it's so early in the morning that I just want to like FaceTime everyone, but my Chicago friends are at work. I also want to tell them in real life because I haven't gotten to do any like fun surprise things this pregnancy because I've just been like an emotional wreck. Also just very sick. It's too early to call my LA friends, and then New York, Margot's at work. Claudia and Margot are both on a plane, I think. And I just tried Jackie in Florida, so she knows to call me back. But I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll like continue on with the day. I'm so bad at keeping secrets, which is like, I've been keeping this secret since January and it's literally March from you guys. So at least I'm doing a pretty good job there. My new favorite thing to do is just to be like, yeah, do you wanna go get drinks? And it's because I still want my friends to like have fun and like I'm so fun and we can still go get drinks. Like I'm just gonna be drinking Diet Coke and non-alcoholic beer. And then I'm gonna smell the wine. I'm gonna smell it because it smells so yummy. Okay, so as you can tell, I feel a lot better. I'm gonna do like a recap, like in hindsight, talking to you guys probably next week about just what the first trimester was like for me. And spoiler alert, I would just say like miserable. It's really crazy finding out you're pregnant within the first few days of a new year because I've literally, like, this has just been my whole year, you know what I mean? Gonna go get drinks tonight, AKA just leave the house and hang out with my friends and my boyfriend and his friends. It's like the first time I've had to like really like hide that I was pregnant or am pregnant. I was like, maybe this will work. And please hold. So that's my underwear. This is my bump. And this is not zipping, not happening. It was like cute that I thought it might work.